and May time, June time, love time on you.
And see here, who have we here merrily meandering down the macadam in that jittering jalopy but Fibber McGee and Molly?
We'd better be stopping for gas, McGee. According to the gauge, we've been running on a dry tank for 21 miles.
That ain't nothing.
Nothing.
Nope. I mind the time I run a motorcycle from Cape Town, Africa to Mongabula, a distance of some 612 miles on a pint of coconut milk. You see, what I done was...
Never you mind now. You needn't be practicing your dime novels on me, Fibber McGee. Pull in that station there.
I was just gonna... Better get them drinks.
Hi, folks. Gas?
Ask him if he let you milk a coconut, McGee.
Oh, shucks. Sure we want some gas, young feller.
All right, how much? Fill her up?
Well, no. How far is the Cargisville?
83 miles.
And how far from there to Middletown?
Oh, I'd say about 110. That makes, let's see, 83 and 110. Oh, about 200 altogether.
That's just about what I figured. Give me 2 gallons. Wait a minute. How much is it?
Well, the red gas is 18 and a half cents. The blue gas is 17. And the white gas is 50.
Is that the whitest gas you got?
Mix up a gallon of blue and a gallon of red, mister. Purple's my favorite color.
All right. All right. Say, I hear there's a circus over in Milltown.
You don't mean to be
Yes, that's why we're going there. I used to own the big elephant they got in the circus there. Name's Myrtle. Myrtle, the gentle giant of the jungle. Real sweet elephant, Myrtle was.
She must have read the poem.
What poem?
Why should the spirit of Myrtle be proud? Remember?
Quit interrupting, Molly. This young feller asked me to tell him about Myrtle, didn't he?
No.
Well, sir, I brought Myrtle over to this country in 1916. He was just a kid. Only 116 years old.
Is that so?
Yep. That's why I want to go see her again. See if that busted leg is healed up okay.
What's the leg? I never heard of an elephant breaking its leg.
First case I ever heard of myself. You see, it was like this here. We was into Wheeling, West Virginia one chilly day with a carnival.
Why the chili pot carnival?
Well, sir, the first day we had a street parade.
A parade.
Sure. McGee parade, Myrtle wouldn't step on him.
Say, whose elephant was this? Yes, sir. We had bands, calliope, animal cages, and 47 clowns.
Including yourself.
Including... No. I was the elephant tender, known into the profession as a bull boss.
No argument.
Now, listen, Molly, if you're
Well,
gonna...
what happened then, sir?
Well, sir, as I was saying, I always rid on to Myrtle's head on account of because she was kind of nervous and scary. Particular was she scared of mosquitoes and moose.
Aye.
Mouses. All elephants is scared of mouses. Well, sir, there we was, a-hooping down the main street there, and right into the main part of town, Myrtle stopped dead into her tracks. She'd have threw me if I hadn't been such a good elephant jockey. Threw the whole parade into a ruckus. Lions was roaring and folks was shouting, and Myrtle, reading the signs, knew they was going to be riots.
I never knew elephants could understand it.
Understand what?
Reading and riots.
Well, sir, most everybody ran into a movie theater till I could get Myrtle under control.
Well, was there any damage done?
Only to the truth, mister.
Oh, not much. A candy store was wrecked when Myrtle went through the window. Funny thing, too. On her way through, she had 4 pounds of chocolate caramels, and we had to drill her trunk out next day with a 3-inch reamer. But there wasn't much damage done. Fruit stand dumped over, 3 automobiles standing there, and 2 of them got scratched up, but the t'other one had Johnson's auto wax on it. I kind of slipped that one in there, didn't I? But Myrtle's leg was the main thing.
Well, how was her leg injured?
You mean how she come to bust it?
Yeah.
Well, you see, on her way out of the rear of the candy store, she had to go through a pool room.
And that's how she got behind the 8-ball, I suppose.
As I was saying, as she was going through this here pool room, she seen them billiard balls on the table there and give 'em a kind of a curiosity sniff, just in passing. And, brother, will you believe me? In them innocent little ivory billiard balls laying there, she recognizes her cousin Elmer, which had been kidnapped in 1678.
Now.
You don't say.
I do say. Well, sir, in revenge for Elmer, she give the table a boot with her leg and snap. Busted the leg, right at the cow.
You mean the calf, McGee?
No, the cow. Too big for a calf. So that's why we're going over to see Myrtle, boy. How much owe you?
36 cents. You. But listen, sir. You didn't explain what confused Myrtle in the first place.
Confused? Shucks. She wasn't confused, boy. Myrtle was just bubbling over with happiness, that's all.
For why, McGee?
Well, sir, as the parade was going down the street, all the folks leaning out of their windows and waved their hands. And with all them palms fluttering overhead, Myrtle thought she was home into her own little jungle again. Be seeing you, son.
And that, friends, is Martelli and his men playing Blue Room. And if we may digress a moment from Blue Rooms, pink pachyderms, and white lies, let us tell you that it will be a red-letter day in the life of your car when you give it a shiny coat of Johnson's... Well, Fibber, back again, I see. I thought you were driving over to see an elephant.
I was, young feller, but I detoured off on the trunk line.
I get it. I get it.
I come over to give you a hand with the commercial announcement. Go wax, Carlo.
Harlow Wilcox, and I can handle the commercial announcement all right myself.
That's what you think. Folks, Johnson's Auto Wax will give you a nice, shiny sheen onto your chassis that'll shine like the sun when the shine shows up. I mean, when the sun shines on the teeny shine of the shiny... Folks, Johnson's Auto Wax will give...
Dixie or Fibbin. You'll have to excuse McGee, Mr. Wilcox. He's been eating alphabet soup in a Greek restaurant.
why can't a fella...
Well, it may have been alphabet soup to Fibber, but it will be duck soup for you to have a gleaming protective finish on your car this summer. No matter how dull and dirty your old car looks now, Johnson's Auto Wax will make it shine like new again. No fooling, Johnson's Auto Wax and Cleaner work magic on any car finish. The cleaner is absolutely safe to use, quickly takes off all the old film and dirt without the slightest injury to the car finish, changes a dull, faded paint job to a bright, sparkling luster right before your eyes. And here's something very important. Johnson's Auto Wax saves the car from the damaging effects of the hot sun. The wax polish forms a tough shield of protection, so the ultraviolet sun rays cannot get at the finish to destroy its beauty. And now is the time to wax polish your car. You can do the job yourself, or have it done for you at a nearby service station.
Who's the alien?
Johnson's Auto Wax is for sale at hardware stores, auto accessory stores, and service stations. When you purchase the wax and cleaner,
do a
your
virtual
dealer will
ethnography.
give you free a can of black auto enamel for covering up rust spots and blemishes on the fenders or chassis of your car. But you'll hear more about this free offer at the end of the program. And now, we'll take advantage of the fact that Fibber McGee is not in sight to present that smiling little songstress, Miss Kathleen Wells. Kathleen is going to sing every day.
Love, sweet song, dear, sounds a little wrong, dear, when you sing it in a kidding way. Though I'm mighty frivolous and flighty, honest, I'm not fooling when I say every day I'll fall in love all over again. I'll never let our love grow old.
No, I'm doing homework actually.
Sounds like fun homework.
I'm in Second Life listening to an old-time radio show with a bunch of people.
Second Life? Is that a real game?
It's not a game, it's
Which one are you?
A Second Life, basically? That's cool.
You should break the radio with a sword. Pull out your sword and break the
That's pretty
radio.
cool, yeah. Is it a free game?
yes.
It's not a game. It's a virtual environment. You kill people?
No.
You should go kill other students. You can interact with people. Quiet. You can go to the Sistine Chapel and see the
Can you hit people?
Quiet. Don't even think of hurting me.
You guys go clean up the downstairs, please.
Yeah.
Every day I fall in love.
So what, are you guys in like the 40s?
You can take a card here from me.
It's just it's a sitting room. They're playing songs from the like radio shows from 1935.
I'll always be with you. And everything I do, I'll always do to prove to you that
I was
romance
like, you just
never will die.
I don't know, math question probably would have been
The only
nothing
a word or a
University is so much easier.
I
You just play
give
games.
the house ring.
You'll be there in like just a few days.
Play games online.
Every day I'll fall in love all
It'd be so
over
easy for someone to hack someone's account and they pretend to be them on their
I'll
second
never
life account.
let our love
They'd be like, oh, yeah, it works.
I'll always keep
Well, well, well. How a little music makes the time fly.